Hey guys, Dango Nerd here. I have nothing interesting this week. SSDD, as I would teach my students. But no, it's not really SSDD for me. I'm really enjoying my time here. This is just a Monday commute back to the hotel. I had to stay late at the Naval Academy for a student-led leadership conference. I was invited to be a guest speaker. So I had to leave after 6 p.m. and I was really apprehensive about this. I was like really, kind of nervous about driving at night in Kaohsiung. Usually I don't like driving at night back in the States because, all the oncoming traffic. Everybody drives those big monster trucks or huge SUVs, and they have the headlights like pointed straight at your face. So having all the lights, doesn't play well with my lenses that I have. It creates all kinds of like reflections, and I don't know, just kind of creates havoc. Especially at night, and it's even worse if it's raining at night. So I really am leery about nighttime driving. So I was really worried about that. But as I'm driving home, I realized that it's really not that bad. It's actually better than when I drive this route like after 3:30. Usually the sun is bright and it leaves a glare on my windshield, as you can see. Sometimes the light, you can see like the streaks and I don't know, the grime on my windshield. So yeah, that's constant when it's daytime and the sunlight is shining. And these traffic lights are hard to see in the daytime because you really have to be mindful of them. Like one is in the far left corner of the intersection, and you just have one light, and it can be hard to see in the daytime. And then I'm super cautious about the scooters. There are all kinds of scooters, and they're usually black or gray, and they blend in with the black and gray facade of the city. And sometimes I'm just surprised because the scooter just pops out of nowhere, and they're hard to keep track of. But at night, with everything, the backdrop being all black, and with the lights, you can see the traffic lights clearly, and most importantly, I can keep track of where all the scooters are because they all have their lights on. So it was actually pleasantly, surprising how much better it is driving at night. But I don't know. I don't plan on doing too many night drives, but hopefully this will be the last time. But yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of wistful, kind of nostalgic already. We're coming to the end of our deployment. Aaron and I will be back in the US before Christmas. So that's only a few weeks away. And I'm already starting to miss Kaohsiung. So now we're kind of, doing all the goodbyes already and having our last, lunches together with some of the people that we've been working with. So I will really miss it, and I hope to come back in the future. I will definitely apply for it when they come up. But yeah, this is just the nighttime commute. So speaking of nostalgia, this is the song that will always kind of stick in my memory with Kaohsiung. This is the melody for the Kinks song, Come Dancing. And the first time I heard this, I recognized the melody right away. I'm like, hey, that's the Kinks. And but I expected it to be like an ice cream truck. So I went out and I saw that it was just a garbage truck. So it was like every time I hear that, like I think of that song. And it's just kind of it's a unique song, and every time the garbage truck comes by, you hear that, and then people come out to the street and then they throw away their garbage. So yeah, I think this is the song, at least for me, for my experience, this is the song that I will associate with Kaohsiung.
Go past this light, then at the next one, turn right. Right onto Xinshan Road, then turn left. Turn left, then the destination is on your left.
Here we finally get to the hotel, and it's easier to cut through the hotel's valet parking area rather than try to go, one of the other alleys. It's really narrow, and you gotta maneuver around cars and scooters and pedestrians. So this road is a little bit wider, and then you just cut through the valet area to get to the ramp going down into the parking garage. But even though the hotel has been our temporary home for almost the past 4 months, it's just usually when you think you see your home, you can kind of let out a sigh of relief because you can relax your home. But here we can't, because as soon as you see the hotel, you still have to really be on your toes, because there's a lot more people, narrow streets, like I said, and then you have to go wind your way down this corkscrew entrance to the parking garage. And so there's the basement level. It's B4 is the first level of the garage, and it goes all the way down to B7. But Aaron and I always try to find a spot on B4, and even though the sign will say zero, there's 0 parking spots, we still go to B4, and usually there's always 1 or 2 spots that we can find. Aaron always gets lucky, he always, we do this, and then we always go to the end down here, and this is the spot that's closest to the elevator, and we just drive down here, but there's no way out. You have to back out, and Aaron always finds a spot. For me, usually not. So you have to back out, but then there's the ramp coming up, behind you. And then this corner is actually where I had my little scrape, my mishap, because there was an SUV trying to come out, and I was trying to pull in. There's a car coming up behind me, so it was just a mess. So yeah, I usually have to go around and look for another place, or sometimes I go down to the basement B5, and usually have more luck there. But for some reason, Aaron is just super lucky about finding a parking spot. But here it's not too bad. I just go to the other side, and I found this spot here, and it's on the other side of the entrance to the elevators. So instead of coming out and turning left to that first parking area, you have to go to your right. So it wasn't too bad. I got lucky on this night. And yeah, so finally you get your parking spot, and once you back in, and you can turn off the engine, then you can exhale and kind of relax. Well, that does it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below, and thanks for watching.